Hello and welcome. We are here with some fabulous plants from the Spalding Plant and Bulb Company.
Yes, Fiona, like this beautiful Mahonia eurybracteata. It's the soft caress we have here. It actually won the Plant of the Year at the Chelsea Flower Show in 2013.
Wow, well I can see why, Paul. It's stunning.
Well, not only does it look great, but this specific Mahonia is also called the soft caress because the leaves are so smooth and fine.
Ah, I thought the Mahonia had thorns.
Many of them do, but there's not a thorn in sight on this bush, hence its colloquial name of soft caress. So much kinder on all those gardening hands, as there's no nasty spikes to catch you out.
Well, that's good news. Now, other than feeling so soft, the Mahonia really is a fabulous addition to your garden, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's an evergreen, so it will look great all the year round. And what's even more brilliant about this shrub is that it blooms during the winter. So the stunning yellow flowers you see here will bloom between November to January.
What a joy to have such a burst of colour in these cold winter months. So when much of the garden is looking miserable at times.
Well, yeah, and we can all be feeling a bit cold, miserable and wet at times too. This plant really will brighten those duller months.
Well, if you want to get a bit of sunshine into your winter garden, you can order your Mahonia Soft Caress now by calling Spalding on 08444 93 91 91.
And it's only £18.95, which, if you order through us, will include a set of Fiskars universal pruners worth £17.95 for free.
Well, that's a great deal, and it means you can keep your garden in shape all through the year.
Well, Fiona, pruning of this plant actually is hardly necessary. In fact, it's better not to. If you prune the stem, you lose the flowers. Only brown leaves need to be picked away. And that's what's great about this plant. It's remarkably easy to care for. It's quite hardy and requires very little maintenance other than a little protection in cold weather.
And so what kind of plants would you put with this, Paul? I think I would go for some other evergreen shrubs to inject some colour.
Yes, that's a good idea. I think it would work well with other shrubs, but I think I would go down a different route and plant it alongside other winter flowers, such as winter jasmine or a yellow witch-hazel, to create a real riot of colour in the garden.
Oh yes, I like that idea. So let's talk about how to plant this shrub.
Well, as soon as it arrives, you should soak the roots of the Mahonia in a bucket of lukewarm water.
That's to get it ready for planting, isn't it?
Exactly. Then you should plant the shrub with the root ball just below ground level so that it gets off to a great start in your garden.
And don't forget to water it immediately after planting. How big will the shrub grow when it arrives?
When it arrives from Spalding Plant and Bulb Company, it will be around, 15 centimetres tall. But this shrub can grow up to 150 centimetres if looked after right.
So, Paul, we can really see the bright blooms of the Mahonia here at the moment. Is there anything else we can expect from this bush?
Well, after the blooming period, you will get beautiful blue berries that grow on the reddish stems.
So the colour and interest of this shrub keeps going well into the spring.
Yes, and you can actually eat the berries, although they are rather bitter.
But full of vitamin C, which is brilliant for the winter colds.
Good idea, Fiona.
Also, don't forget that if you buy a Mahonia from us today, you get a pair of Fiskars pruning scissors worth £17.95 for free.
It's a great deal. Fiskars is a really great quality brand, and these universal pruners can be used for cutting all sorts of materials and plants, of course. The scissors normally cost £17.95, so this really is an amazing deal.
So if you want to order this really fabulous Mahonia Soft Caress together with the pruning scissors for a great offer of only £18.95, then call Spalding on 08444 93 91 91. It really will bring colour, interest and sunshine into your winter garden. So just quote the order number on the screen to get the Mahonia Soft Caress today.